Alright, in this episode we're working on the 240SX. This is something I picked up from an auction, and it's pretty haggard, as you can probably tell by the front end. It's been hit hard, but there's still a lot of good parts on it, so I'm going to go ahead and strip everything I can that I can use for the Silvia, and then also strip some parts that I can sell and make some money back. I've got the exhaust that I'm taking off right now, and I'm going to sell that to show you how this exhaust was hung. There's like 10 zip ties holding up one of the hangers. That's 240SX life. So we're trying to strip this car as much as possible. So we decided to drop the rear subframe. And to do that, there's a few bolts you got to take out. First thing first is taking out the Ebrake cable. So we've done that, disconnected that from the caliper. Also disconnected the caliper from the hub as well, and we're just kind of tucking that away. We'll disconnect the brake line at some point to get that caliper off. But that's pretty much what you got to do there. And then there's also this Ebrake cable. There's a bracket that holds it on to the subframe, so that has to come off on both sides. So we've done that for both sides now. And the next thing to do is take off, there's a few bolts. I've honestly never done a subframe before, so I don't know how many bolts there is, but we've got some pretty gigantic bolts here. That's going to be the same on the other side. We got another couple up there that we're going to have to do. I've disconnected the drive shaft already. And the shock absorbers are disconnected at the top. Those bolts are off. So, I mean, there's only a few more bolts left and this thing should kind of shimmy on down. The rear subframe is out now, and we did this just so it's easier to get everything out. I'm taking the diff out, drive shafts, and probably some control arms and trailing arms and all this junk, and hubs and brakes and all that. And I figured it'd be a lot easier if I can zip all these bolts off with the impact and get it done very quick.